What is up, everyone? It's your boy Jared from Hoop Network with our fourth episode of Hoop Insight. Today I'll be going over perhaps our most interesting topic yet. Who is the fastest player in the NBA at slowing down? The NBA has data from P3 Applied Sports Science on where NBA players rank for their deceleration. How fast can a player go from 60 to 0? Having this advantage gives an offensive player the ability to stop on a dime and create massive separation between them and their defender. So which players in the NBA can decelerate faster than everyone else? Let's find out. Our first player we will look at is Darius Garland. Darius Garland is ranked in the 96th percentile for deceleration in the NBA. P3 Sports Science has Darius Garland in the top percentile for his eccentric force. Eccentric force is a metric that is used in the sports science world to determine how fast a player can change their direction. Being anywhere in the 90th percentile range means that you are part of that top 1% of athletes, and that means you can literally change your direction at will and be a nightmare for defenders. Coming into the draft, Garland's change of direction speed was a big focus for scouts like Mike Smits and Draft Express. A lot of them said that he could be the next Damian Lillard, another player with a tremendous change of direction, but unfortunately, no official data on Lillard by P3 Science. Let's take a look at his scouting report coming into the league from Draft Express.
Setting up his defender with pivots and snaking to the middle of the floor before hopping into mid-range jumpers. He can 1-2 plant and do his pull-up as well, here changing speeds before taking what the defense gives him. Garland constantly plays at different speeds, showing great pace and keeping defenders guessing before stopping on a dime. With the ball in his hands, he has live, active feet that allow him to dance to different spots on the floor, here creating space with the step back going left. When he's unable to get to the middle of the court, Garland can finish with floaters against ice defenses. Although not a great finisher overall, he has a solid skill base that should allow him to score efficiently in time. He also shows glimpses of savvy footwork, here with the Euro step into the same foot, same hand finish.
When you watch Darius Garland play, you can instantly see his herky-jerky movement. He uses a lot of hesitation moves, and his first step is very explosive. When you combine all of this and his ability to stop on a dime, it equals out to be such a hard cover for any defender. Now let's move on to our next player, Luka Doncic. Luka ranks in the 93rd percentile, a little behind Darius Garland and our last player that we will get to. This is still an incredible placement considering how non-athletic scouts deemed him entering the draft. Luka is known for his deadly step-back game and his hesitation moves that constantly keeps defenders on their toes. The underrated part of Luka's game is this exact metric that I'm talking about now. Someone who can explain how this metric was conducted and studied is Eric Leidersdorf, the director of biomechanics at P3 Science.
My name is Eric Leidersdorf, the Director of Biomechanics at P3. We're going to take a moment to talk about what makes Luka Doncic such an intriguing prospect. So, Luka possesses the ability to create a significant amount of force during the eccentric or deceleration phase of a counter movement jump. This is a quality integral to change of direction performance. What this means is Luka possesses an elite ability to go from 60 to 0, something he might use during a step back or during a crossover.
Youngster smells it out and picks it up himself. Oh, no he didn't! And then Felipe Reyes.
So Luka combines impressive deceleration ability with unique lateral movement efficiency. His force time curve suggests that he's capable of NBA level acceleration in the lateral plane. This is enabled by his ability to utilize the hip joint effectively, a quality possessed by many of our most dynamic lateral plane athletes in the NBA.
We'll now take a look at one of two graphs conducted by P3 Science, which shows a line representing the deceleration and change of direction of both Luka and our final player of the video, James Harden. James Harden does rank in the 99th percentile for the NBA, which means he was recorded as the fastest player in the NBA at slowing down. But as you can see, Luka's not very far behind him. This graph is an indication of why Luka and James Harden have the deadliest stepbacks in the game. They possess the ability to stop faster than everyone else. They take stopping on a dime to an entirely new level. Luka Doncic does not possess the elite athleticism that many scouts believe a player needs in this modern NBA. But Luka is one of the best in the world at this underrated metric of slowing down and changing your direction. He's able to use this to his advantage every game, and it's a huge reason why Luka has been able to dominate so easily at such a young age. Now let's get into our final player on this list, James Harden. Watching James Harden's game, the first thing you notice is not elite athleticism, because he does not possess that. It's rather a unique skill set and elite footwork that allows him to easily blow by his defender or hit step back threes. His change of direction is what makes him one of, if not the toughest cover in the world right now. Harden ranked as the fastest player in the NBA at slowing down, and he uses this to his advantage every game. Let's take a look at the graph, which shows this metric of eccentric force. This graph was conducted by Peak Performance Project. The red represents James Harden, while the blue represents Luka Doncic. Harden ranked the highest in the NBA for rate of deceleration. Luka Doncic is right behind Harden. And then in the middle of the graph, you can see the average rate of the 2009 NBA wings and the 2018 NBA wings. And the graph did not take into account of Darius Garland, but he would lie right in between Harden and Luka, sitting at the 96th percentile. And as you can see, all three of these players are far ahead of their peers in this metric, and the 2009 and 2018 class consists of other wings such as Stephen Curry, Trae Young, Tyreke Evans, Brandon Jennings, Colin Sexton, Shai Gilgeous-Alexander, and more. I had the chance to speak briefly with Eric Leidersdorf at P3 Science, and he told me that the data at P3 Science is limited to what they are allowed to put out for the public. I wish I could have gotten the whole database for this video, but at least we were able to dissect three of some of the fastest players in the world at slowing down. So that concludes this episode of Hoop Insight. If you enjoyed, please remember to like, comment, and subscribe for more content. And feel free to follow us on our IG at hoop_network_ for all your daily NBA content and updates. And stay tuned for future giveaways and many more videos to come. Thank you all so much. And again, this is your boy Jared from Hoop Network signing off, and peace.